welcome to Denver March Podcast. I'm your host, Larissa Nobraid, and I'm also the powwow coordinator for Denver March Powwow. Thank you for tuning in to episode 4. Before we get started, I would like to read our disclaimer. Those who are interviewed were raised, taught by family and tribal teachings. There are over 500 federally recognized tribes, and some teachings might be different from what you were taught, but that is the beauty of this project, learning how powwows connect us all, but how our tribal differences make each and every one of us unique. So our next guests are a part of the Paskemin family, and one sister is our current Miss Denver March, and her sister was Miss Denver March 2013. I'd like to introduce Lennyn TT and Symone Paskemin.
Hello, Dante Gakio Newagumagantik. Bisamokani Puetin Sigason. Hello, my name is Lennyn Paskemin. I come to you from Sweetgrass Creek First Nations.
Tanse Gakio Newagu Magantik, Aski Tokapi Season Sigason. Hello everyone, my name is Symone Paskemin. I am one of the former Miss Denver March 2014 or 2013, sorry. And yeah, I'm glad to be here with my sister. And yeah.
So we were actually talking about Denver March royalty today, and you guys are also a part of another special club. We have very few sisters who are Miss Denver March Powwow Princesses. Along with you guys, we have Rose Good Eagle and Amanda Ironstar, Jonna Grace Brady and Cheyenne Brady, and then Felicia Gallegos and Tamara Gallegos. And I think that speaks a lot on your guys' family, like how respectful they raised you guys.
Yeah.
Okay, so first question. When did you first come to Denver March, and how long have you been coming since?
From what I can remember, I think it was 2011. And like ever since then, I've been going every year, and it's just become like a special, like a very good powwow to go to, and I look forward to going every year.
And what about you, Symone?
From what I remember, I don't remember what year, but I remember it was when Jonna Grace was initiated. Do you remember what year that was?
Oh, jeez. That had to have been like 2002 or 3. She was really little. She's one of the very few that I can say have been dancing since she was little.
Yeah, I remember going that year. I remember that was like my first time. And I remember going into her special. And after that, I've been going not every year, but like once in a while, like every other year. So that was pretty sure that was like my first time at Denver.
A long time. No, I'm kidding.
Oh.
But that's good. Okay, next question. Since your reign, TT, what has been your favorite memory or experience?
Throughout the year, there's been a lot of memories, like a lot of experiences and memories that mean a lot, but one that sticks out to me is when we went to my home reserve, Sweetgrass, Saskatchewan, and it's where my dad grew up and where my late Musham and Gukum live, and it just like means a lot because everyone was just had so much pride in me and was just welcoming, and it just meant a lot to me just to be back home.
Oh, that's good. What is something you are excited for this year?
I'm really looking forward to Denver. Even though my reign is coming to a close, and but it's like it means a lot because there's like a lot of my grandparents and my parents just coming to a gathering to support and just be there and just have a good time just visiting family and friends. That means a lot. I'm excited.
Oh, that's good. It's in 3 weeks from today. Crazy.
It's coming fast.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Symone, what are some changes you have seen since you were Miss Denver March to TT now, Miss being Denver March?
Um, I've seen a lot of changes like in dancing, songs, like singing, um, like crafting. Like I remember when I was princess, like when at the vendors, they would, it was mainly just like mainly like beadwork or like sewing and like stuff like that. But then like nowadays, like you'll see like t-shirts. Quill work has been popular nowadays. Um, like stickers and just like all like those graphic stuff like they'll put on bags, like stuff like that. Like it's kind of evolved like since like technology nowadays, like the stuff they can do now with like crafting and stuff. So that's like a big change that I've seen throughout these years.
That's really cool. So it's not really a question, but I was just wondering if you guys could maybe explain your guys' dance style since you are putting on women's old style and women's fancy specials this year.
So the reason why she picked these dance styles is she's when she was initiated into the dance circle, like she danced fancy. And then um our late grandma, Gladys Jefferson, she was kind of the one that kind of like taught us the stories behind the fancy shawl dance and kind of was like encouraging to us to keep this dance style going. And that's the reason why I dance old style because before I used to like dance contemporary, but I just like lately I've been like I love dancing old style and that's kind of where I started switching to that style for these competition powwows. And I enjoy it a lot, and that's the reason why she wanted to host the old style as well for that. And just like for the love of fancy, like that's just we just love dancing fancy shows. So
I'm actually glad you mentioned Gladys Jefferson because when I started this project, there was a lot of people I kept thinking of that would have been good to interview, and she was one of them that popped up. And she's
yeah.
been coming to Denver March, or when I was little, I remember her coming almost every year.
Yeah, she was
Yeah.
the one who supported her with her special there at Denver.
Hmm.
And that year when my mom had a special, she was there too. So like she was really like she was there all the time for us and yeah.
Oh, I'm glad we could mention her.
Yeah.
Um, okay, this one's for Simone. What is your favorite memory or memories from when you were Miss Denver March?
There's so many memories. Um, during my reign as Miss Denver March, one of my best friends, Lauren Oakes, she was Miss Manitowabi at the time. So it was like nice to be like princesses like at the same time and like we were pretty much like together all summer. And then when it came down to her powwow, Miss or Manitowabi powwow, I went with her and then like there's a lot going on there. Like there's like award shows, like fashion shows and like all these like music stuff over there. And she had to be there like a week early for that. So I was with her, and then it was cool to like show up for like these fashion shows. I get to watch, and I went to the music awards as like I had my crown and banner and everything, and we got to meet some of these native celebrities, I guess. And I even accepted an award for one of my uncles, like Blackstone, their drum group, as Miss Denver March. So that was pretty cool. I wasn't expecting that, but that was pretty cool. But yeah, that was probably like a good memory that I had. And plus, like when I had to give up my title um in 2014, that whole weekend was like a highlight. Like that was like just like my friends and family being there to support and who all showed up. And it was just that was probably like my favorite too. So
Aw, those are good memories. Speaking of, who are your favorite dancers or some dancers that you look up to for both of you?
I'll go first. Okay. Um, growing up, I really liked the way Irene Oakes, she's a really like she inspired me to like dance my own style and just the way she carries herself like in and out of the circle. Like she's someone that I've looked up to for like for a long time. Gracie, her many horses. Again, the late Gladys Jefferson, um, like Tungshi Claremont. There's like so many. Like my auntie Bonnie Tomasa at the time, but now she's as Bonnie Manassi. Like there's so many good dancers out there. Like I'm just glad that they're there's like for someone that like a role model for me in a way. So those are my favorite dancers, my idols. What about you?
There's just like her like there's like a lot of dancers that I really look up to and like that I like to watch and stuff. Like just like her like Irene, Bonnie, and late Gladys. And just there's like Tungshi and like Lauren. There's Iatosh. There's like a lot of dancers that I really like.
Everybody.
Everyone. So many dancers that I really like.
Oh, that's good.
Mhm.
All very good dancers that you all mentioned.
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't know if many know, but you guys also have a booth during the powwow, and I wanted to share this memory. But last year when it was decided that Lennyn was going to be Miss Denver March, I was trying to get to your guys' family booth, and it was kind of funny because all of you guys had your head down except for your mom, and I happened to, or we made eye contact, and I was like, "We need to talk to you." And then that's when she asked, and she was like, "Yes." So I was like, "Yay, that worked out." And then we just kind of walked away.
Oh
We
my God.
like didn't even think to like, I don't know, tell her, "Oh yeah, we need a biography or anything."
I remember that because usually my mom she'll be like, watch the booth, I gotta use the restroom, like all the time.
Yeah.
But then this time I was like, I don't know what I was doing. And the next thing she was, Simone, watch the booth, I'll be right back. So I was just like, what the heck? Like, what's going on? And then here, when I seen her take off, that's when I seen you and Grace like walking off, and right away I was like,
Oh.
I kind of like, I was like, oh my gosh, like what if? But I was just waiting for my mom to come back, and sure enough, I was just like, oh my
Oh.
god.
So, speaking of that family business, so what is it like to powwow and have your family running a vendor booth as well?
It is fun. I really like it. I enjoy doing that, especially at Denver March. It's a powwow we look forward to every year because of that. Like before, like probably like a couple weeks before, like a few months, I guess, we'll be working on stuff for the booth. And we lose like a lot of sleep. We spend all nighters just working, working, working nonstop. And when it comes down to like Denver, like the weekend, like we're like tired, but at the same time we're like still excited. But I think it's like all worth it at the end because like it's just like good to see our family and friends. And when they come by our booth, like they're excited to see like what we have or like what we make. And it makes us feel good too to like see them like to support us and even like see them like walking around, they'll like be wearing their stuff, and that's like what kind of like motivates us to like keep going. And it's just, yeah, that's the thing that I really like about that.
Would you like to add anything, TT?
It's also yeah, it's really fun. I really like and I enjoy being there and just having somewhere to just like visit and just spend some time, talk about anything, or if they need any help and stuff. And like just seeing how people just like it just I don't know, it makes me happy and just glad to see like them just like yeah, just like seeing them. Oh, one another memory that I uh is when I was younger, me and my cousin were just like we would like play over there and just like have fun and just we sometimes we would sleep under the table.
At
Just
the booth.
at the booth, just under the table. We have our own bed and just sleep under there when we were tired. It's really fun. I really look forward to it and just Denver March has holds a lot of memories for me.
Oh, that's good. A good memory. Okay. So TT, are there any words you would like to share with those who are planning on coming to Denver March?
Just come and have fun. Have just come visit family and friends. Come visit the booth. Say hi. And just
Enjoy
enjoy
yourself.
yourself. Enjoy the whole powwow. Just Yeah, just I don't know, ew. Just have fun, enjoy the dancing, the singing, and just the songs. Yeah.
Those are good words. So is there anything else you would like to share?
Mm, if you haven't been to Denver March like at all, Denver March, you have to go at least once in your life just to enjoy the experience and everything. And so if you haven't gone, go this year. Say hi to Diti, come to our family booth and just enjoy yourself. And yeah, you'll have an awesome time.
Thank you for those words. Okay, and that's the end of my questions. So thank you guys for taking time out of your day. I know you guys are probably really busy getting ready for the powwow. So thank you for being a part of this. And you're also the first dancers to be interviewed. So
Thank you
so
for
thank
having us.
yes. So can't wait to see you guys in a few weeks. And yeah. Okay, well, let me close out the episode. Okay, well, tune in for next week's episode. I'm hoping to get Lawrence Baker on the schedule, but he's been really busy. Okay, well, thank you for tuning in. Make sure to subscribe and like, and see you in the next episode. Okay, bye.